Welcome to Meghan and Harry Tales, where we unravel the truth behind the headlines and spotlight Prince Harry's ongoing quest for justice. Today, we delve into the latest developments surrounding Prince Harry's legal battle with Murdochs News Group newspapers, NGN. The legal battle between Prince Harry and News Group newspapers, NGN, cannot be fully understood without examining NGN's long history of unethical practices. For decades, NGN, which publishes major tabloids like The Sun and the now defunct News of the World, has been at the centre of scandals involving phone hacking, invasion of privacy, and unethical journalism. The most infamous chapter in NGN's misconduct history came to light during the phone hacking scandal of the 2000s. The scandal exposed how journalists and private investigators employed by NGN hacked into the voicemail messages of thousands of individuals, including celebrities, politicians, and even victims of crime. Among the most notable victims were Prince William, Prince Harry, and Kate Middleton. Revelations showed that NGN had listened to private voicemails, including highly sensitive communications, to extract salacious details for front-page stories. Perhaps the most shocking example was the hacking of Millie Dowler's voicemail, a teenage murder victim. The intrusion gave false hope to her family that she might still be alive and led to public outrage, prompting the closure of News of the World in 2011. The financial implications of NGN's misconduct have been enormous. Over the years, the company has paid out more than $1 billion in settlements to victims. NGN has consistently sought to settle claims out of court, thereby avoiding the public scrutiny and potential precedents that could arise from full trials. This strategy has allowed them to contain the damage and prevent deeper investigations into their practices. Despite the Murdoch empire's strategy of offering massive settlements to avoid trials, Prince Harry's refusal to accept these offers signals his commitment to exposing systemic issues rather than merely seeking financial compensation. NGN's tactics have had far-reaching consequences, affecting a wide range of individuals and exposing systemic abuses of power within the media. High-profile figures like David Beckham, Hugh Grant, and even Harry's late mother, Princess Diana, were frequent targets of intrusive journalism. These invasions of privacy often led to personal distress, strained relationships, and in some cases, public humiliation. Politicians were not spared either. Reports emerged of NGN journalists hacking into the voicemails of government officials, potentially influencing policy decisions and political careers. Perhaps most troubling is how NGN targeted ordinary people who found themselves in the public eye due to tragedy or extraordinary circumstances. Victims of crime, grieving families and others had their private moments exploited for profit, amplifying their suffering. The phone hacking scandal was not an isolated incident, but rather a symptom of a broader culture of misconduct within NGN. Journalists were under immense pressure to deliver exclusive stories, often resorting to illegal or unethical means to meet editorial demands. The lack of oversight and accountability within the organization fostered an environment where such practices were not only tolerated, but normalized. Prince Harry's case against NGN is significant because it has the potential to finally break the cycle of settlements and secrecy. By pursuing this lawsuit to its conclusion, Harry could expose not only the specific instances of hacking and harassment he endured, but also the systemic failures that allowed these practices to persist for so long. This case is not just about Harry's personal grievances, it's about seeking justice for all victims of media misconduct. A public trial could force NGN to confront its history of unethical behaviour in a way that settlements have not. If successful, Harry's legal battle could lead to a broader reckoning for the British tabloid press, setting new standards for accountability and ethical journalism. This historical context underscores the stakes of the current legal battle. NGN's history of unethical practices is not just a backdrop to this case, it's a central element, one that highlights the importance of Harry's refusal to settle, and his determination to bring transparency to a system that has operated in secrecy for far too long. For months, speculation has swirled about settlement offers made to Harry. His lawyer, David Sherborne, has confirmed that at least one offer has been made, but Harry is determined to see this through, rejecting any deal. This isn't just a legal battle for Harry, it's about accountability, transparency and justice. Now, as the landmark trial begins in London, the stakes are higher than ever. If Harry wins, it could be a monumental victory. But if the trial doesn't go in his favour, the financial repercussions could be significant. Murdoch's empire has spent over $1 billion settling similar cases, but this is the first time they've been forced into a trial of this magnitude. Reports indicate that Murdoch's camp has made a massive settlement offer to Harry and former MP Tom Watson in a last-ditch attempt to halt the trial. According to NPR's David Folkenflik, there's a lot happening behind closed doors at London's High Court. The allegations go deep, accusing top Murdoch executives, including Will Lewis, of a cover-up dating back 14 years. The drama took a chilling turn when the judge granted Harry access to communications between NGN and Buckingham Palace. This treasure trove of information could reveal more than just hacking. It could expose the complicity of powerful institutions. Prince Harry's ongoing legal battle against NGN has shed light on an often overlooked yet critical dynamic: the relationship between British royal households and the tabloid press. Over the years, there has been speculation and evidence suggesting a symbiotic relationship, where access and favourable coverage are traded for silence or exclusives on less flattering stories. The discovery that Prince Harry has gained access to a treasury of messages and communications between NGN and the royal households adds a new dimension to the intrigue. The communications between NGN and Buckingham or Kensington Palace could reveal the depth of their interactions and the extent to which royal staff or courtiers may have cooperated with tabloid editors. Did the royal households act as intermediaries to deflect negative press from certain family members by offering stories about others? Were private details about Prince Harry's life shared with NGN as part of a broader strategy to manage public perception of the monarchy? If so, what does this say about the internal dynamics within the royal family and their willingness to protect or sacrifice certain members for the greater good of the institution? Harry has resisted offers, and it's clear why. For him, this isn't just about money. It's about forcing disclosures, admissions and accountability from NGN. However, the Murdoch camp has remained tight-lipped, refusing to comment, while Harry's team remains resolute in their pursuit of justice. This trial isn't just about Prince Harry. It's about challenging the decades of unethical behaviour by one of the world's most powerful media empires. Harry's unwavering determination has brought him to this pivotal moment, and the outcome of this case could reshape the media landscape forever. Stay tuned as we continue to bring you updates on this epic battle for justice.